What's going on? My name's Jetemadi, and today we're going to take a look at 3D tracking inside of After Effects. Let's jump right into it. First thing you want to do, open up After Effects. Obviously. You got to have at least CS6. It's the only one that comes with, CS6 or later, you'll have your tracker. If you don't have CS6, get it somehow. Okay, so you're going to want to start a new project. Mine's already new. Then you're going to find your footage. Okay, so it's really smart to keep your footage and your project files in the same folder. This way, your footage never gets disconnected, and they'll always be together, no matter where you transfer it to. So we'll just drag this right into the project. Click this tab here. Here it is. So to bring it down to a timeline, you drop it on this composition creator. It creates new compositions. So here it is, your layer. I'm using music video. So now what you want to do is find the area that you want to track. I'll find something suitable like this right here. Should work. So find that start point, and then take your layer and start it at that point. What you can do is drag that over, or you can hit Command left bracket. Just kidding. Option left bracket. That starts it, and then find the end of your clip. In which case, you don't want to go through any cuts or dissolves, because it's going to mess up the tracker. Optioned right bracket or close bracket, whatever it is, the right button, and that's going to close it. So now you get your clip here, and it can't hurt to bring it up here towards the front of your timeline. Doesn't have to be perfect. So now you got your clip, and what you want to do is track to it. Okay, so let me show you how to track now. It's real simple. All you gotta do is hit this button right here, track camera. If these panels are not up, what you can do is come up here to workspace and go down to motion tracking and click that. You select your layer and then track camera. Over here you'll see how long it'll take. This is really short, but I'll skip ahead anyway. Okay, once the camera tracker finishes, you're going to have a lot of these guys. These are tracked points throughout the whole clip, and it uses that to create a camera. We're going to put text into the scene just by using these guys. So what you want to do is find a place with your cursor where it gets close to where you want your text to be. What it's doing is using these points to triangulate a plane, and it's picking, it's showing that with the red, it's picking out. So what you can do then is find your plane, right click, and just hit create text and camera. Your other options would help for tracking other items, but since there's already a text preset, we might as well use that one. Okay, so you get your text here, and you'll notice that there's also a camera layer down here now. So now we're working in 3D space. Your text layer is already in 3D, so all we have to do is manipulate it. Open up this layer, went down to transform, open that up. And now what we want to do is transform this into readable text. You'll use these three down here. First one is the X rotation, and that's going to give you rotation along the X-axis. Try to make it like that. Then your Y, it's going to go like that. And then of course your Z, it's rotation. To actually move along those axes, you can use the position here. Just slide it back and forth until you have something you want. Let's say that's what I wanted. I would never want that, but let's just say. Okay, so all I did was change the text. Now you'll notice that if you scrub through, your text stays pretty much exactly where you wanted it to. It's really that simple. If for some reason there's not enough points to find a plane that you want, what you can do is click on the layer, click track camera. You can choose an individual point. For this example, I'll use this one. Create text. Camera's already created. You'll see that text is down here because just one point. And you can scale it up, scale it down, but it stays there. No problem. Okay, so even though it's a wobbly shot, there's plenty of camera shake, it doesn't really move at all. That's exactly what you want. It's real simple, real quick. Okay, now as far as exporting goes, what you want to do is use this. This sets your work area, and it will only render your work area. So you can just bring this down. I'm sure there's a shortcut for it, but I do not know it. And just set it to your layer that you want rendered, which is just this part. Now you can go up here to composition, add to render queue, and you have it here ready to render as soon as you change some settings. So you click on lossless here. This is where you usually change your settings. Click on format options, animation, which you're changing the video codec here, and select H.264. If you want the audio, you can mess with that. Hit OK. Output 2, select your location. We'll just do tutorial, and we will put it in the tutorial folder to keep everything together. Right in here. Before we render, we will save as, and remember you want to save in the same folder that you keep your footage in so it all stays together. Tutorial project. Sounds good to me. So now we can go ahead and render. I mean, it's super simple. Okay, so it's done rendering. We will get out of here. Open up our tutorial folder. And here it is. There you go. It's tracked. It doesn't move. The only reason that's coming out of the border is because this has already been widescreen beforehand. Alright. You're welcome. Bye.